Hey guys, today I finally got a hold of Journey Together, so I've got an ETB and a booster box. That'll be in total 45 cards, so let's see what we can get today. In fact, I'll start with the ETB, just because it's the less cards and you've got the more stuff in it. So I know like my delivery for this was slightly delayed, and I've just got time to open it now, but I've been seeing online a lot of people's pull rates, and it seems to be, I think this is going to be one of like the easier sets to master, because I think in total the full master set's only 333 cards, which is a perfect size for the Vault X 9 sided binder, which I'll pop up here somewhere that I've pre-ordered. So once that binder gets released, I'll be able to do a binder making video if you guys are interested, but I'll also leave a comment down below with the link to that binder and my discount code for Vault X. So starting off with the ETB, we've got Ends Zora Black Star promo card. So obviously with Journey Together, this is like the introduction of like the trainer cards again. This is a beautiful promo to be had, and then the ETB dividers. Also got the Ends Zorak sleeves. Again, just the combination of the Pokemon and the trainer cards, just a bunch of energies. Got your poison and fire damage, and then your normal dice and damage sets. And then you've got your 9 packs inside the ETB. So again, like all like the artwork is like the different trainers with the different Pokemon. I think they're actually like all the secret illustration rares. So I know that you've got Zorak as an illustration rare. I know you've got that Els Clefairy and Iona's Beelbolt. So nice pack art for these. So we'll have a wee look to see what we can get inside the ETB packs. So I know probably by the time like this video's coming out, it's been a week of Journey Together launch. So hopefully you've managed to open some packs, and if you have, what's been your favourite pull? So there's Hops Wooloo, and it's got the wee trainer art at the bottom on the commons. So it's a nice introduction again. It's like very nostalgic. That's quite a nice Articuno card as well. So it's very nostalgic of like when the cards used to be. And there we go, the very first pack is Iona's Kilowattrel illustration rare. Just like a lovely illustration rare there. So first pack magic with ETB. And hopefully I've got my sleeves with me. I do. It's a change, I'm actually being organised. So as I say, like a lot of people's hits that I've seen, or like pack openings that I've seen, that there's been a lot of hits. So I think the hit rate is really good for these sets of cards. I'm just trying to organise myself here. That there, get rid of that. So first pack out of 9, couldn't complain. Illustration there right off the bat, so hopefully that luck continues. So there's another code card. So what I was saying is, like, because the time that this video is probably going to be released, it'll be a week since Journey Together's been out. So hopefully you managed to get hold of some stock and pull some cards. So if you want to let me down in the comment what's been like the best card that you've pulled so far, or what's your chase card. I think probably one of my chase cards from Journey Together would be the Articuno illustration there. You've probably seen it, but again, I'll try and get a wee photo just so that you know what one I'm talking about. So that's probably my biggest chase card out the set. I just love the artwork on it. So we'll continue going through. I'll probably go a wee bit faster because I've got another 36 cards to open. Oh, there's a secret illustration rare, and it's the Salamence EX. Again, this is like a stunning card. I've seen like this getting posted all the time on Instagram. Oh, and there's Enge Rashram as well. So an illustration rare and a secret illustration rare within 3 packs of Journey Together, which compared to like my last ETB luck, that if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll see that it's a lot better hit rate than what I've experienced in the past. So again, I've seen a lot of people comparing this to Obsidian Flame as of like the ease of master setting or completing. So it'll be interesting to see if Journey Together prices go as what Obsidian Flame's done as well. Because I think the full master set for Obsidian Flame is like £200 or something. There we go, Volcano EX. So it'll be interesting to see what the hit rate does to the. In fact, I'll keep the Salamence in front. What the hit rates do to the actual single prices. Obviously, the first week of release, the prices will be inflated and kind of a bit skewed, so we need to wait probably a month or two to actually understand the position of the singles. And it's quite refreshing to see as well that folk are actually getting a hold of some of the stock, because I've seen a lot of people opening Journey Together within the past week. So it's a bit refreshing to see people in the actual community actually getting a hold of cards and stock and actually being able to open it instead of everything being locked behind scalper prices or like heavily inflated prices. So I don't know if the past events, the Pokemon companies just printed more Journey Together initially, or because it's not a special set, or if the new queue system that the Pokemon Center have done. I don't know if you've tried to get into like the Destined Rivals recently. They've introduced like a queuing system, but there's a Discord channel that I'm part of, like the Magic Madhouse Discord channel, and people were waiting in that Pokemon queue and they were able to get into the back end of it, and they were getting like 200,000, 600,000th, a millionth in the queue. So it just shows you like how popular the brand new sets are, especially like from the Pokemon Center ETBs, because again those prices are just skyrocketing, so everyone's trying to nab a wee bundle of that, just to try to sell it like for 3 times the original price. So instead of like selling it for like £50, I'll be selling it for like £200, £300. So it's a bit frustrating. But if you're not that bothered with trying to get like the Pokemon Center stamp or a sealed Pokemon Center ETB, it looks like the normal ETBs. There's quite a few going around and nothing in that one. So out of 9 packs, an illustration rare, secret illustration rare, and an EX isn't bad. So let's see if there's any last pack magic for the ETB. Code card, if you use it, that is the energy. I don't know what I was going to do with that. So Fire, Ends Clank, Lotad, Nimble, Larvitar, Ends Klinklang, Ends Castle, Hops, Sandakuda, Lechonk, Larvitar, and another EX, and it's an Alcremie EX. So again, ETBs, for an ETB that's actually not the worst. As I say, like an illustration rare in the first pack, and then the secret illustration rare in the second, or the third pack, sorry, isn't bad at all. So that's the first 9. So then we've got the full booster box. Again, with the booster boxes, I believe that there's a different one with the enhanced booster box, and I don't think I've ordered the correct one, because I think in this corner it will say includes promo, and it's of Enge Rashroom, and I think it's just a Journey Together stamp in the bottom right hand corner. So it's not the card. I suppose it's the stamped variant of the card that's locked behind it, but you can still pull that illustration rare end Restroom. So if you're worried about having to get a specific booster box to get that card, it's fine. You can still pull it or chase it. Originally, it's just the stamped variant. Originally, I thought it was just the card as a whole, like the ETB Black Star promo. I thought it was similar to that, where you had to get the ETB to get that card, but no, you can pull it normally. So it's not too bad. So I'll go a wee bit quicker, just so I'm not making this video like 30-40 minutes long. But I'd appreciate if you're enjoying the content, if you subscribe, it helps the channel out a lot, and if you leave a comment on how you're finding Journey Together so far. Also, if that you wanted me to like kind of slow roll like all the cards and kind of go into them more detail, it'd be interesting to see. That's quite a nice Kick Leon. If you want to like me to like, and then to torch it again, like just like the common cards or the artwork in this is just, they've hit the nail on the head with this set. So sorry, I've just lost my train of thought. So I was saying, if you leave a comment, if you wanted me to like go through and actually show you like the common artworks, or how if you're just enjoying it how I'm doing it, just kind of open it, just seeing what I've got, stopping at the cards that I really like, and then just battling through. Because I know like a lot of people, they just like normally, I'll do it in this pack, they just like normally do that. Just skip past everything and go, oh, we've got Hops, Zacian. But again, I just like to have a wee look at the individual common artworks. I think a lot of the commons are underappreciated. Like there's some like really nice common artworks that, in my personal opinion, I would have thought that if they extended that common artwork, it would have made like a really nice illustration rare. But obviously not every card can have an illustration rare or a secret illustration rare. But like some of the artworks on the commons like really deserve to have that full card, or even full art, the full art kind of card style. So Brock's Scouting, there we go. And then unfortunately on this one, there's no Pokeballs or Master Balls variant. So I wonder if they're just going to keep that to like the special sets, or if it's only going to be a prismatic evolutions only. But I think how well it's been received over here, and obviously like a lot of the Japanese cards, they do like the Pokeball and Master Ball reverse holos. I think it'd be interesting to see. Oh, there we go. Volcanion EX full art. Like I love the green and like the red, just the contrast of the card. Try to bring my light a bit closer, see if it actually helps. There we go. There's another hit. I'll put my full art there. I'll still keep my secret illustration there up at front. Again, I just lost track of what I'm talking about. So again, I'm just like kind of waffling through, just talking about rubbish. Oh, nearly knocked over my stack of cards, and that wouldn't have been good. Dump that on the floor. So yeah, again, it's like a really fun set to open. It's good to see like the trainer cards again. And then I did have someone comment on my short videos that I need to get better of actually flicking through cards, because I keep messing them up. I keep dropping them or accidentally sticking a card together, and then it's revealing the back card. Again, probably just gave away what the last card was, but it's fine. glowing Geodudes. So again, you're like seeing like the different forms of Pokemon. Because I think that Pokemon announced that the Scarlet and Violet era is coming to an end. So I don't know if Destined Rivals, if that's like the last set for Scarlet and Violet, or if there's going to be another set after that, and then I don't know where they're going to go, unless that they're planning on releasing another game. Because you've just, again, that Ion's Voltorb with like the Pokeball symbols and the lightning. Again, that would have been made a sick illustration rare or special illustration rare. But yeah, it's like that. The common artwork, they're just completely underappreciated. And then we've got another Dunsparce there. Oh, then I've showed you the code card. Be interesting as well. I know like these code cards are for the Pokemon Live. No, Pokemon Online, the proper Pokemon card game. Because I know I tried to play that a couple months ago, but I just couldn't get my head round the mechanic of it because I was that used to playing Hearthstone. But ever since that Pokemon Pocket came out, it kind of gave me a better understanding and appreciation of the card game. And then with like the ranked battle as well, again, unfortunately, I haven't played a lot of it. But with the ranked battle, it kind of gives you the motivation to continue to play, to try to get into that Master Ball rank. Oh, the illustration rare for it. Again, I've seen like this card getting posted a lot as like the hyper realistic Pokemon instead of like the animated kind of style. But then again, you've probably seen the meme that it's like the Furret saying, "Oh, I'm a hyper realistic Pokemon," and then they've done the exact same in Pokemon Pocket but with Wigglytuff, and it's basically nightmare fuel. So if I can find that meme, I'll pop it here so that you can see. I just found it funny. It's the different opinions of what's acceptable as an artwork and what's not. But no, I'm happy to pull that. Again, I know that was like a few people's chase cards. So Ends Purloin, Professor Research, Lily's Cutify, Patel, Cloth, Lanka, Uncleonge, Shelgon, Remard, Lilies, and Fighting in the code card. Sorry, I keep going off topic and just rambling. But it'd be interesting to see what the next variation of like Pokemon cards are going to be. If it's not going to be the Scarlet and Violet era, what's it going to be? Because I know that they've just released Legends ZA, but I don't think they can do like a full Pokemon kind of set release around ZA. I have heard that they're bringing like mega cards back, and then Legends ZA is bringing like a new variant of Mega Evolutions in the Pokemon game. So I suppose they could have the link there. It'll just be kind of interesting to see. So we're nearly halfway through this booster box and we've got an illustration rare. Again, I can't remember, like I know a few like booster boxes ago you're guaranteed a secret illustration rare in the booster box, at least one anyway. So I don't know if that's the actual case now or if they've stopped it. There's Lily's Clefairy. Again, another nice EX card. So again, like out of the 45 packs, like if I opened all these rest of these packs and I don't get another hit, I'd certainly be happy. Like especially with my experience of opening cards, having an illustration or two illustration rares and a secret illustration rare. So I think that's good going in my opinion. But as I say, we've still got another probably 20 cards to go. Oh, I think I've just, no, never, it was just a try on attack. Basic energy and code card. But no, surely that there'll be another hit or something left in these booster boxes. So go and see. Code card again. I actually start opening it how I normally open it. Basic energy, Drampa, Durant, Morgirim, Gillian Stinkfish, Grimmsnarl. Again, nice artwork. Again, I've just messed it up. Ends PP up, Pelipper, Cubone, Aris Fighting Spirit, and Magneria. Oh, there's a card. Oh no! There we go. There's 2 more cards because they're hidden behind the case. Again, I probably would have noticed it when I was getting to the back, so it's not the worst. It's Basic Energy, Odino, Ladies Comfy, Centrant, Kufant, Kupara, Redeemable Ticket, Spiky Energy, Fungus, Noivern, and Regirock. Again, I'm still hoping, I know I said that I'd be happy with what I pulled, but if I can get the illustration of Articuno, that'll be like the cherry on top. So we'll go Shigalon, Mussery, Paldean Whooper, Black Whip Strainer, Articuno again, Postwick, Cloth, Odino, Lombre, and a Reshiram EX. Again, I like the texture of the EXs, just with like the different stars. Again, like with the Pokemon Pocket as well, getting an EX card is great because it's probably like one of like the stronger cards in the card game. And I imagine it's probably going to be the same with the real life card game, that the EX cards are probably a wee bit stronger. But no, you can understand the need for Pokemon Center to like get out new sets, just for like the rotation of like the competition play and stuff. Like before like I actually started playing Pokemon Pocket and getting an understanding the game, once the meta's kind of found out, the game kind of gets boring real quick, so you obviously need that constant update just to bring in new strategies, new cards, new combinations. And then at the end of the day, the cards are there for people who play. They're not there for people to collect, but there is a large, like that reason with them is doing his wee passive gas attack. As I was saying, like the game or the cards, Pokemon, they're going to be printing out the cards for the players. It's just the sides part of the collectors where they're probably getting a lot of the money. But then with the bubble that we're currently in, the players who are trying to get access to the new set, they can't because the prices are like £200, £300, £400. And then trying to, I suppose that if they find someone that's selling singles instead of like selling the full like ETB and stuff, they'll be able to get them okay, because I think like the common cards, what I've seen doing my shorts as well, the common cards mostly on TCG player, they're going for like 3p. So there's obviously a market to sell commons to the players, so obviously that they've got enough cards to make their decks. I think it's 60 cards they need in their deck, and I think it's, well, non Pokemon Pocket you can only have 2 cards the same, but I'd imagine with the actual live action, I say live action, the actual proper trading card game. Because there's 60 cards, I don't know if you're allowed maybe 4 or 5 of the same cards. Because within that, you've got your energies as well that you need to incorporate into your deck. But then another simplest thing that Pokemon Pocket does, that you're guaranteed an energy every turn, so it's like a stepping stone into like the big competitive game. Because I don't think they'll ever get Pokemon Pocket as part of like the Worlds event. Because I think they'd probably want to try push people into playing like the physical card game rather than like the kind of stepping stone card game of Pokemon Pocket. But it'd be interesting to see like how it goes on down the year. So I've just realised that I'm at 26 minutes, and oh, there we go, Marketus illustration rare and Tyranitar code card there. So I've got another illustration rare, so that's 3 illustration rares and 1 secret illustration rare. I've just realised the video, depends how much waffle I end up cutting out. We're currently sitting at 26 minutes and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards left. So I'll open them a bit quicker because I think we've seen like some of like the common artwork, because I'm getting like a lot of duplicates now. So just to speed up this video so I'm not wasting any more of your guys' times, even if you're like watching this far ahead. Actually, I know like my analytics that the video retention rate kind of plummets probably about a minute into the video. But it'd be interesting if you've watched it this far, and if you've watched Enzorak EX, the secret illustration. I think this is like the second highest valued card. I think it's the secret illustration rare Clefable, which is the Everyone's Chase. So that's a stunning card to pull, which isn't too bad. And then we can continue going. So again, so I'm happy with that. Like three or four illustration rares and 2 secret illustration rares. You can't really complain with that. And we've got another Milswine EX. So before I was getting distracted again. It'd be interesting to see if that you've watched the video all the way along. Well, one, I probably know that you've watched it all the way along because you saw me pull that. But if you're watching it all this way through and you've watched it from the start, if you leave a comment, what should you comment? Just comment your favourite energy. Like just say leaf energy or psychic energy or water energy, just so I know that you've actually watched it all this way through, and that you're actually watching it end. Again, I went to doing it slowly. Oh, there's a full art Brock Scouting. So I definitely probably should have opened up the left hand side first. I'll put this with the EXs, that's fine. I think all the hits have been on this side, so I think we're down to like last 10 packs now, and I'll do what I promised and I'll start opening them up fully again. So there we go, and I'll open it fully. So Lavatar, Rimmerand, Calbax, Marok, Lily's Pearl, Burnett, Propetor, Schligar, and Ribboning. So just open the last 2 packs. Again, like getting like one of like the 2 highest, because I think the Salamence is quite high as well on people's chase list, so getting those 2 cards makes it a lot easier to like complete the set. Not even master set, but complete the set. But I think what I'll do, because it will fit nicely into that Vault X's binder, I'll probably lay it out as like the master set style, so the reverse holos next to the holos. Get another EX there. So again, massive hits within like this ETB and booster box, so you can see why there's like cards flying everywhere, because like the hit rates of them are just that good. I think it's like I keep seeing posts on like Instagram where people gather data, and I think they're saying like an illustration rare is 1 in every 12 packs. So if it's 1 in every 12, it means within a booster box you're at least guaranteed 3. And I think I've only pulled 2 from this booster box. So again, it's kind of on rate. And then the secret illustration rares, I can't remember if it was like 1 in every 20 or 30 or something. Nothing in this one. So we're down to last 4 packs. Hopefully there'll be some last pack magic, but again, like 20 minutes ago I was happy that if I didn't pull anything else that I'd be happy with what I've got, and I'm definitely happy with what I've got now. Again, so it'll be interesting to go through and organise it all. But as I was saying, I'll wait for that Vault X binder to come in, and then I'll post another binder building video, because I've still got my prismatic. I don't know how I'm going to lay that out because I just don't have enough stock of it. And I've got my Surgeon Sparks binder. Again, I've only opened an ETB of that, so if you're wanting me to do those videos, let me know and I can get them out. The Surgeon Sparks might be quite a short video because I think I've only got, well, if it's 9, oh there we go, another illustration rare, Lily's Ribombi. So then again, if I was going with that hit rate on Instagram, 1 every 12 illustration rare, I've hit that within this booster box. So you can kind of see like the studies that they do for the hit rates is quite right. So last pack magic, as I said before I open this pack, if you want to see me do the Surgeon Spark by binder building and the prismatic binder building, I don't know if I'll do it. Oh, just kicking you about the place. Probably edit that out. So before I open up this last pack, as I was saying, if you want to do the Surgeon Sparks binder building or the prismatic binder building, I can do that. Because of like the amount of cards that I've got, I might be better doing it as a live stream. But let me know in your comments down below like what your thoughts are. I can get them out as soon as, but because I've got a decent amount of stock of Journey Together, as soon as the SV9 Vault X binder comes in, then I can get that binder building video out. So last pack magic, we'll just slow roll it. So Whalemart, again, pulled a couple of these, but I never actually appreciated the artwork on it. I'm on this Tadbold, Camarant, Floragato, Hops Carmont, Lily's Pearl, Jinko, Whalemar, Rucktuff, Paldalian Closter EX, and that's it. So finish off with an EX, which isn't bad at all, but you can see out of all the hits that we've got, like that's not bad going. So we've got obviously like Ends, Zorak, Salamence EX, we've got Volcation EX, I'll put that at the back, Ionis Kilwattrel, Amar EX into the illustration layers, we've got Lily's Rombi, we've got Marketus, we've got the Furret, we've got the Volcanion EX Full Art, and then I'll put the Full Art there as well. Mamoswine, Alacrime, Reshiram, Elise Clefairy, Dunsparce, Among Us, and Clodsire. So again, a good stack of hits that I don't think anyone would really complain about, but I'm glad that to pull these two Secret Illustration Rares, so at least it knocks two of them out. So again, really fun opening these packs. If I can get more Journey Together, I'll obviously buy it in and open it up on the channel for you guys. But one last question for you guys. You'll probably be sick and commenting, even if you've saw the other question before, but what one would you have been happier to pull, Enzororak or the Salamence EX? And it'll be interesting to hear your opinions on the two cards below. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, as I say, if you leave a like, comment and subscribe, it helps the channel out a lot. And hopefully coming up here would be video links to my other videos that if you enjoyed it, I would appreciate if you go watch them too. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.